YouTube is actively sabotaging my page, and I am not going to take this sitting down, and I am not going to be quiet or shut up about it. I am tired of these games that's being played. Ever since I reached 3,000 subscribers on my channel, I have had nothing but just a nosedive. Now, I'm going to show you some evidence, right, to back up what I'm saying, so that way you don't think I'm just pulling things out of my behind. But there's been other channels that have talked about they've noticed a difference in their algorithms. They've noticed a difference in their analytics. And I'm going to show you evidence from my perspective to show that. I am tired of this. It's like there's some type of AI wall, there's some type of algorithm wall, whatever it is. But I know YouTube is actively sabotaging and holding my page back. And it's not cool. I emailed YouTube and I told them straight up, hey, man, I need to find out what's going on with my page, because my page was starting to go on the incline. I crossed over 3,000, and now all of a sudden my page is taking a dump. Now, I'm paraphrasing what I said, but I really told them, again, I'm paraphrasing, but I was like, don't tell me that it's something as simple as, oh, you need to change your thumbnail, oh, you need to change your title, because I know that's not the case. I know my thumbnails and my titles are good enough to attract attention. My click-through ratios have gone down the drain. This is absolutely insane. And I know for a fact, if I put my page up against some of the other pages, whether it be your prison channels or whatever channels, you cannot tell me that I can't compete with them. Right? But I'm dealing with this active sabotage. So I'm going to show you some of the exhibits that I have, and you can decide for yourself. So let's get into it. All right, so on this one, you can see that it's the Carly Russell video that I did. That was the last video that I did. So with 1 hour of being up, I only got 9 views and 1 like within 1 hour. Now, anybody that's monetized, you know, those first few hours, those things, that's very, very crucial. So for the first hour of that video going up, I only got 9 views and 1 like, and then 1 comment. The 1 like, I think that was from me, and the 1 comment was for me because I put up, follow me on Instagram. Now, you see the video below me was about Jada Pinkett. I did that video the day before that. And then as you can see, both videos have yellow money signs, which means you're going to make pennies. You're not going to really make any money on the video. So now let me go to the next slide for hour 2. So here now you see we're at hour 2 for the Carly Russell video. So at hour 2, I only got, 13 views in 2 hours. Only got 13 views, 1 like, and then 2 comments. And then as you can see for the Jada video, I got 10 likes and 170 views. And then as you can see down below, the YouTube is still in my money. I did that, 8 days ago. So as you can see, man, this is crazy. And I'm going to show you other numbers to show. Right now, let's go to this. Now, this is at mark 3 hours. What is this? 3 hours and 3 minutes. Now, as you can see with this, right? How many did I get? And you can see, right? Now, if you don't have, let me stop this thing real quick. Hold on 1 second. Okay, we're back. So here you can see, right? When you have the YouTube studio, when you become a partner, you can see these analytics. So the ranking was 10 out of 10. It's the worst video in the last 28 days or 90 days. Only 17 views in 3 hours. The click-through ratio is only 1.4%. I ain't never seen no click-through ratios at 1.4%. And then the average view duration was 6 minutes and 6 seconds. The click-through ratio, that is very, very important, because that essentially means that when somebody comes across the title of your video and the thumbnail, they decide to click on it and watch it. So that's a percentage. So basically, every person that comes across your material, the click-through ratio determines or measures how often somebody will click on it to watch it. I've never had click-through ratios that low. And I believe for the video with one of the videos, I think it might have been the first YouTube video I did about ranting, it had like a 1.2% or 1%. Never seen that before. Now let's go on to the next one. All right, now here we go, right? Now this is at 4 hours, 17 views, only 1 like. And then with the Jada video, I had 186 views, the same, 10 likes and 44 comments. And then, of course, you see the YouTube is still in my money. So in 4 hours, now mind you, right? Now, this Carly Russell video was trending on YouTube because it was announced in the news that she pled guilty. So you mean to tell me on a trending video, right? And I'm going to show you the views I got for another trending video before YouTube started playing games. But for a trending topic, you're going to tell me in 4 hours, I'm only getting 17 views and only 1 like. And then, of course, you see the other ones for the Jada Pinkett video. Now, let me go to the next one. Now, here goes 11 hours. Now, only 25 views in 11 hours and still only 1 like and 2 comments. Now, look at the Jada Pinkett video because I challenged the money that I could be made on that because it had limited ads. So I challenged it. And then they changed it and they gave me the green money sign. But I didn't get the green money sign until about over a day. So all that time, even though this is a little bit of views that I got for that video, that's still money that I'm missing out on. And that's something that YouTube has been doing for quite some time, right? There could be a good video that I feel that's going to be great. The title is really not bad, but they still give me a yellow money sign and then I have to challenge it. By the time they go through to look at the video, to challenge it and to say, okay, we agree with you, we'll turn it in green and, you can make whatever money, it's too late because the video has already fizzled out. You can see the numbers for yourself. And let's see, let's go to the next one. All right, so here goes hour 21. At the 21st hour mark, you got, 28 views and then 2 likes. And then, of course, with Jada, 202 242. I'm sorry, this is very small on the screen, so I'm trying to read this. And then I got 15 likes for that and then 48. But look back to the Carly Russell video. It was a trending topic on the internet as well as YouTube, and in 21 hours I only got 28 views and 2 likes. Now I'm going to show you another thing about how click-through ratio should look for my page and the size of my page. All right, so here we go. Now, you've seen the other numbers, right, where it was like 1 point whatever, just crazy numbers for the click-through ratio. Now, here goes the Jake video, 1090 Jake, situation from prison is nothing new, right? So that one was ranked 4 out of 10. I got 1.2 thousand views, which I got a green check mark. And then the click-through ratio for that was 11.6, which it was going up. And the average view duration was 4 minutes, 45 seconds. Again, I'm reading from this very small picture. So you can see here, right? I got a click-through ratio of 11.6. All the marks are green. So that's really good for my channel, the size of my channel. Now let's move on to the next one. Now, again, this was before I hit 3,000 subscribers. Now, even with this video, right, it was demonetized. Well, it wasn't demonetized, but it was only earning limited money. You can see the orange money sign. But here you go, right? Let me move this thing so I can see it. Come on, man, move this thing out the way. Hold on 1 second. Okay, sorry, I'm not that tech savvy, but here you can see it was 8 out of 10. I got 523 views. And even though some of the numbers were kind of down, it still had a good click ratio of 10.4%. And this is why I say the math don't be mathing on this stuff. So here you go. You can see that's another decent click-through ratio for my size and channel. And then here we go to the next one. Let me see how to do this so I can move that out the way. Okay, dirty prison guards paid an inmate to set up the sergeant. Now you can see here, that was a 6 out of 10. I got 1,000 views from that. Let me try to fix this little thing because I can't read the rest. All right, the click-through ratio was 8.7, which I got a green mark. And then the average duration was down. But you can still see that this video, it still performed good for my size channel. Now, here we go. This was the big one, right? And this was from a trending topic. The video on Danny Masterson won't survive 30 years in prison. It was 1 out of 10. I got 5.2? Yeah, I think it's 5.2. Again, this is small reading, but 5.2 thousand views. The click-through ratio was 14.8, and the average duration was 6 minutes and 8 seconds, I believe. All green marks across the board. That was a trending topic. Now, of course, the Carly Russell one won't be as trending because we know. And then, of course, now the Jada Pinkett one should have been getting marks like this because that was going all over the news. So again, that lets me know YouTube is messing with my stuff. Now, let me go on to the next slide. All right. Now, this is the one pissing off police for a good living. Now, let me get this thing out the way so I can see it. All right, so for this, you can see it was ranked 3 out of 10. I got 1.6 thousand views. Click-through ratio was 12.7, and then the average duration was down. But at least I got 2 out of 3 green marks on that. But you see the click-through ratio is really good. So how in the world is it after I hit 3,000 subscribers, now all of a sudden I take a nosedive? I got a video that I put out that was over 24 hours ago. I can't even get no traction on it. So let me move on to the next one. Let's see. Okay, here we go, right? Perfect. Now let me move this out the way so I can see it. Okay, so this is the Carly Russell video that I was talking about. Now, I did this screenshot maybe about an hour ago. So at 21 hours and 23 minutes, it's 10 out of 10, the worst video. I only got 28 views out of that, a 2.0 click-through ratio, and average duration of 5 minutes and 4 seconds. How you going to tell me with a trending topic with Carly Russell, where there was a gang of people on YouTube talking about it, my click-through ratio is only 2.0%? I mean, come on, man. Stop playing, Craig. So this is why I say I know stuff is going on. Now, let me go to the next thing. All right, now this is very small, but I'll explain. Now, when you're monetized, right, you can make money on YouTube. So here it is. You can see for the month of September, which I've had a better month than this, but I'm just going to go back a month because I believe that's when things started to really go down. So for last month, for September, I made $71 and I think that's 85 or 95 cents. It's really, really small. I can't really see it. So for the month of October, which is still ongoing, I've only made $2.17. Now, I'm still putting up good quality content. Nothing has really changed. If anything, I've been able to enhance my storytelling. I'm providing a different screen now. I'm trying to make it look more professional. Last month, $71 I made, and now ongoing, we're about halfway through the month of October, and I've only made $2.17. Now, let me get out of the screen real quick. Now, after seeing what you've seen on the screen, ask yourself, just look at this objectively, right? One thing you learn in the in law school is whenever you're trying to examine something and you're trying to look at from a different perspective, it's going to generally be considered from an objective person's view. A similarly situated individual, would you, if you had no biases, no slanting views, if you looked at this stuff, would you say, a reasonable, prudent person would believe there's something going on? Now, I'm going to show you one more thing. I'm going to show you my screen, and I'm going to show you how my videos were starting to go on an upward trajectory, and then all of a sudden, things just collapsed. Once I got that 3,000 mark, I don't know what it was, but like I said, I'm not going to be quiet about it. So let me share my screen. All right, so we're back on. So now you can see my screen, right? Now, this it's not going to look like, well, this you might be able to see this on a regular YouTube channel, but I'm going to show you what's going on with this, right? Now, Carly Russell video, it's been 21 hours. I've only got 29 views on that. Jada Pinkett, which was both of these were trending videos, I got 248 views. Then, of course, YouTube stealing my money. The Keefy D video, which that should have got a few thousand views, that was an absolutely trending video. But I had already crossed the 3,000 mark, so I was being sabotaged. Now, here you go, Too Cocky for White America. Now, that was originally that was tagged as no good, and it got a yellow money sign. But after contesting it, it switched over to a green money sign. Now, with 698 views, I could have got a little bit of money from that. Not a lot, but I could have earned, right? So here you go, 1.6 thousand views for pissing off the police. Gay for the state. For my channel, that did kind of okay. And then Dirty Prison Guards, obviously that did well for my size channel. Then, of course, the Black community needs white people. That one didn't do well at all. Why Black people can't get along in prison and the streets. For my type of channel, I can say almost 700 views. That's decent. Now, the Danny Masterson Won't Survive 30 Years, that one did amazing. And I think that was right where I was almost at the 3,000 mark. I think it was this video, the Danny Masterson, I believe it was that video that crossed me over to the 3,000 mark. So now we're going to go down. You're going to see the Jake 1090 Jake. 1.2 thousand views. And then why does Deion Sanders make white America uncomfortable? 1,000 views. And then the other Deion, Pray for Deion, 2.5 thousand. Inmates are never safe, 556. Now that one, again, the 556, that's decent for my size channel. Now 247 for I saw this inmate poop on himself. That's not really that well. I mean, it's okay, but it could have been better. Now, this right here, the Black in the Mexican prison war might be the worst in California. That got 3.3 thousand views. There was nothing that was trending mainstream about this stuff that's been going on at Salinas Valley State Prison between the Black and brown inmates. So that was just almost like a homegrown growth, right? Now, there were other YouTube channels that talked about it, but I got 3.3 thousand views from that. Now, of course, the LA Task Force, that didn't get good views. The Tory Lanez video did really good for my size channel, 3.4 thousand views. The Montgomery Brawl, it's okay. For my size channel, it could have been better. And then the Dear Police Officers, 653 views. And then Being a Correction Officer, 686. And then, of course, the Obama video didn't do well. Now, this Pioneer Chicken video didn't do that well, but the short, I think it's almost like at 3,000 views. And then you have the Try This in a Small Town. That got 2.3 thousand views. And then as you can see, right, there's no need to just keep going. But I was on an upward mobility climb. And I can tell you, man, I kid you not, it was where is it at? It was the Danny Masterson video that crossed me over because, again, I got 5.2 thousand views. And that crossed me over to the 3,000 mark. And then ever since then, it just started to have like this decline. It just, because as you can see right here, right, I got 2.5 thousand views with the Dion video. Where'd it go? And then I got 1,000 views. And then the Jake Paul or 1090 Jake got 1,000. And then the Danny Masterson got 5.2. So that was 1, 2, 3. So that was 4 videos in a row that crossed over 1,000. Now, for me, getting over 1,000 views is a very good. That's a very good benchmark to have for a channel my size. Now, let me exit out of this real quick. So as you can see, man, I have a reason to be frustrated. I have a reason to just be like, you know what? I'm not going to shut my mouth. I know for a fact you cannot pay me to doubt the content on my channel. If you put me head to head with some of these other channels, I know I should be getting the same amount of views that they get. Even when I go live, my lives are being suppressed. There are people that they're like, oh man, I didn't even know you went live, or oh man, I missed it, or people DM me on Instagram. It's crazy the amount of sabotage that I am dealing with on my page. And it is frustrating, but I wanted to show this so that way you know that there is a note. Come on, man. Last month of September, I made $70-something, and now we already halfway through the month of October. I only made $2.17 or something. It took a nosedive. So I emailed YouTube. I am waiting to hear back for what YouTube has to say. But I'm going to let you know what YouTube says. And I got a feeling they're going to come up with some hogwash. They're going to say, oh, well, you know, you got to work on your thumbnails and your titles. I know they're going to say that, but I already put in my initial email to them, don't talk to me about that because I know that's not the issue. The content that I talk about, you know, my presentation, it has enhanced. It has gotten better. You can't tell me, man, I should be still, like I said, those 4 videos, I had over 1,000 views in 4 videos in a row, right? And then that Danny Masterson video, it took me over the 3,000 mark. And then after that, it just declined. Now, I could show you the algorithms or the, the analytics to show all the charts for the nosedive stuff, but I don't want all y'all being up in my business. But I showed you enough to let you know. And just go through my YouTube page and look at the likes, look all that stuff. How is it the Carly Russell video? It's going to go on 24 hours and I only got like 2 views. Come on, man. So I hope you were able to get a basic fundamental understanding of what my issue is. And hopefully I was able to adequately convey to you that there is some type of AI wall set up around me, some type of, algorithm wall that they've got me on punishment. I don't know what it is, man, but I'm not going to give up. Now, I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm not going to put up, videos that I normally will put up because I'm not going to blow my wad on here because, I'm going to put up this good content and it's just going to get suppressed. So what I'm going to be doing, stay connected, right? I'm going to do lives and I'm going to post up shorts because it seems like the shorts are kind of being suppressed, but it's still able to get out there. But for right now, I'm just going to do live. So if you want to connect with me, if you got questions, you want to holler at me, whatever, I'm going to try to do lives during the week at some point between Monday and Friday in the evening time, because I am not going to put up no more videos because they are getting suppressed right now. I need to get to the bottom of this. It is clear that there is something that is making my channel stagnant. My presentation has not diminished or decreased. The content of what I have talked about, it has not jumped sharp. Nothing. Everything has either stayed the same in terms of presentation and delivery, or in my opinion, it has gotten better. So how in the world is the math not mathing? How is it that I can't get views? Come on, man. A video that's been up for 24 hours and I'm only getting 2 likes, and it was a trending topic of Carly Lee pleading guilty? Come on, Craig. Come on, Craig. Come on, man. Make it make sense. What was that one little thing? Why you always lying? Remember that little meme or the little thing, whatever? It's like, come on, y'all lying. Stop playing, because, I can make a little bit of money off of this. So you got to see it. You decide for yourself. If you're a smaller channel, or if you're a channel that's been dealing with these issues, hey, if you want to do a collab and talk about this, I would definitely take that in consideration, depending on, what you want to talk about. And I might possibly get down with you. But I'm just not going to give up. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what it is. I don't know if when you hit the 3,000 mark, it's something that's etched in stone that YouTube tries to use to discourage people and to try to make them quit. I don't know. But I'm going to do lives. I'm going to do some shorts. I'm going to keep this page active, and we're going to sort this out. So until the next one, holla at your boy.